In this module, we are going to focus on one of the most important skills you will use in both your chosen academy and your future career: professional communication in the workplace. We will be focusing on the importance of professional communication, how to practice active listening, why it is important to ask questions, how to receive feedback without getting offended, how to appropriately communicate with someone, especially when there may be conflict involved, and how to professionally send emails. Now, why does communication matter? Communication is how we share information with people around us, ask questions when we are unsure of something, solve problems when issues arise, and work with others, especially in a team setting. The way you communicate can directly impact your success in a training program and in the workplace. Let's start with the basics, shall we? Active listening. Active listening means you are paying full attention when someone is speaking directly to you or to your group. It means you're not interrupting the speaker, you are avoiding distractions, and showing respect, RESPECT, by focusing on what is being said. Why does this even matter? Well, this is an important skill because it helps you understand instructions clearly. It allows you to reduce mistakes that can be avoided, and it increases your teamwork within your group. Want some tips on active listening? I thought you would, so here are a few. Make sure you keep eye contact with the speaker, especially when important topics are covered. You want to make sure that all technology and potential distractions, such as iPads, phones, laptops, are silenced and put away. You want to listen attentively and repeat what is said for clarity and understanding before responding to the speaker. You want to make sure you always take a notepad to your meetings or during class to write down the important information being shared with you. If you have any questions at all or are slightly confused about something, don't be afraid to ask. The instructors and managers and or supervisors are always willing to assist you no matter the situation. Now let's move on to asking questions. Asking questions is not a weakness. It is a strength. It shows that you are paying attention and trying to fully understand the topic or instructions. If you do not understand something, it is always better to ask for clarification, seek additional information, and confirm expectations instead of making assumptions. Asking questions proves to your instructors or employers that you are taking your learning and job seriously. One of the greatest benefits of asking questions is that it helps you get your foot in the door wherever you are employed. Employers value individuals who actively seek understanding and are committed to continuous growth and improvement. By asking thoughtful and meaningful questions, you demonstrate initiative and engagement, which helps you stand out to managers and supervisors. Over time, this positive impression can position you as a strong candidate when opportunities for advancement and promotion arise. Now, let's shift our focus to something that may be daunting to some: receiving feedback. Receiving feedback is an essential part of personal and professional growth. Through your education, training, and employment experiences, you will receive feedback from instructors, staff members, supervisors, and employers. Each of these individuals provides a unique perspective that can help you identify your strengths and areas for improvement. While feedback may not always be easy to hear, it is intended to support your development and help you become more effective in your role. Constructive feedback provides valuable insight into your performance, work habits, communication skills, and overall progress. By listening carefully, asking clarifying questions, and applying the suggestions you receive, you demonstrate a willingness to learn and improve. Individuals who are open to feedback are often viewed as adaptable, professional, and committed to continuous growth. Rather than seeing feedback as criticism, it should be viewed as an opportunity to build new skills, increase confidence, and achieve greater success in both the workplace and everyday life. So we discussed receiving feedback. How do we respond to feedback? Well, responding to feedback professionally is a valuable skill that demonstrates respect and a commitment to personal growth. When receiving feedback, it is very, very important to listen carefully, stay respectful, avoid defensiveness, and apply the feedback if it fits. Remember, feedback is meant for professional and personal growth. It is not an opportunity for personal, subjective character attacks. Another important part of communication is how you speak to others. Speaking professionally is an important workplace skill that helps build trust, credibility, and positive relationships with others. Professional communication involves using respectful language, maintaining an appropriate tone of voice, and demonstrating a positive attitude in your interactions. Whether you are speaking with coworkers, supervisors, customers, or employers, the way you communicate can and will leave a lasting impression. Professional behavior includes listening attentively, responding thoughtfully, and treating others with courtesy and respect, even during challenging conversations. A positive attitude can also help create a productive work environment and show that you are approachable and always willing to collaborate. The words, tone, volume, and cadence we use are important, but communication goes way beyond what we say. Employers, supervisors, co-workers, and customers pay attention to nonverbal cues such as eye contact, posture, facial expressions, and overall attentiveness. Positive body language helps reinforce professionalism, demonstrates confidence, and shows respect for others. By being mindful of how we present ourselves physically, we can strengthen our communication skills and make a more positive impression in the workplace. Our body language often communicates just as much, if not more, than our words. Just as our body language and verbal communication shape how others perceive us, our written communication also leaves a lasting impression. In today's workplace, emails, text messages, and online communication are used regularly to interact with those inside and outside your organization. Whether you are sending a quick message or a formal email, it is important to communicate clearly, simplistically, respectfully, professionally, and in a way that reflects positively on you and your organization. When communicating in a professional setting, it is important to avoid certain habits. Slang and overly casual expressions may be appropriate among friends, but they can create confusion and leave a negative impression in the workplace. Text abbreviations should also be avoided as they can appear careless and informal. Additionally, inappropriate language, including profanity or disrespectful remarks, can damage professional relationships and harm your credibility. Taking the time to revise and proofread emails demonstrates attention to detail and helps ensure your message is understood and well received. Some key takeaways to remember is to always listen actively, ask questions when you are unsure, accept feedback because it is intended to help you, speak respectfully to everyone around you, write appropriately, especially when it comes to work emails, and maintain a positive body language. Professional communication is a skill that will benefit you throughout your career and something you will use for the rest of your life. Ha! That's all, folks. We'll see you in the next module. Take care.